Hello and welcome back here to Gamescom. Again, I'm Corey Dunn alongside Alex Mendez, and we're going to continue to talk about Battlefield 4, just all of the different elements that's been brought out here to show off here at Gamescom. Of course, we talked about it numerous times already, Levolution being a key component of that, to field upgrades, to talking about a bunch of the new attachments that are out there, talking about some of these hidden weapons that are out there on the map. Also talking about obliteration. We'll really dive down deep into that tomorrow.
Excited for that one.
I'm looking forward to, just in Battlefield 4 in general, is Diffuse, and really talking about competitive gaming and where that's going to be coming in here for Battlefield.
That's right, and we actually, I just had a great interview with Patrick. I don't know if you were hearing, but he just talked about emblems are going to be coming to Battlefield 4, and you can actually put your emblem on your jet. And when you hop into the jet, your emblem pops up. So if you're a dude, you're rocking like the crazy skull symbols with like some flames and stuff like that. And that's the thing that defines you. And when you hop into a jet, people are going to know that that is you. And I am so pumped for that because it's just that level of personalization that definitely people enjoy when it comes to first-person shooters.
It's personalizing the game, changing up your camos, adding the emblems to your jets. I mean, we're probably going to see a lot of great things that's going to be customizable. Of course, we got Bravo 20s probably about to do exactly what I've been doing. I've been doing barrel rolls through all of the windmills.
Oh man,
that's about all I can do.
And I'm out there, pushing the objective, bro. Not cool at all. But there's a lot of action going on over at I believe this is going to be the B capture point, so we should probably take a look at that in a little bit. B capture point is going to have a lot of a big encounter that's about to go down in just a bit. But yeah, man, I mean, there's just, it's crazy. There's always just something to take a look at here in Battlefield. And so
right now we're here with Alpha 14, who's just basically trying to hold down this point as long as he can. He's going to get taken down. Let's go take a look here back over at the overview. Again, the battle's been happening over here towards the D point. Looks like they basically have taken complete control over there, continuing to scan. Now we're back over here, taking a look over at B.
Yep, B, lots of action going down there. You just jumped on board with Bravo, or Alpha 18, as Alpha 18, actually able to pick up a couple kills there. So that's going to be good for him, finding someone in front of him. He's able to take him out too, but gets dropped in the end. Still a very valiant effort. It seems like the blue team, the Russian squad, they're going to be, or the Alpha squad, they are going to be losing a lot of ground here on B. And wait, never mind, they're actually flipping B, but I'm surprised because it seemed like there were a bunch of players that were surrounding that.
Yeah, so taking a look now, let's go back over here. You can see that they've got complete control over this area.
I actually thought that they won that building to the left there.
It's going to end up right now. Basically, Alpha 5 is going to have to hold this one down. Of course, it is contested at this moment, and it probably be picked up here by the Chinese here in just a moment. They've got the sheer numbers advantage right now, as, again, we're here with the Russian squad. We're looking at shooting at the Chinese, which is orange currently. Now we're back over to Alpha 15, and looks like he's going to be trying to take that dog tag. One of the things that we looked at as well in the list of weaponry that you can have is the number of different types of knives that you can unlock.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot.
I went through it, and these are just to name a couple because I don't want to dive down deep into it.
What do you got there, Corey? Tell us about, because I actually took a bunch of pictures of the guns just so I can get a good idea of like what weapons people are going to be using there. But what do you have? So
just on the knives, just in general, just kind of looking through, we've got a bayonet. We saw that. We've seen that. We've got a shank. We saw that at E3.
Yeah, we saw the shank.
We've got the ACB-90, of course, which is basically what you're typically equipped with in the military. We have a machete. So we're going out.
Any Machete fans out there, that's for you.
We've actually got something that's called it's improvised. So basically, it's a MacGyver type of.
It's just call it MacGyver. That'd be amazing. Or improvised. That works well too.
So there's just so many different things, and that's just for the knife, and they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
At least that's what I know. I mean, if the machete does something completely different, just goes out there.
If I could just bust out a machete and just run through like jungles and hack down bushes and open ways, that'd be amazing, man. It'd just be like I'm exploring. I also got to take a look at the assault class rifles, and I want to go ahead and run down this list here. You have the AK-12. which is what you pretty much are standardly equipped with, the SCAR H M416, SAR 21, as well as the AEK 971, and a gun that I've become quite the fan of, which is the FAMAS, which is like one of my favorite guns in pretty much any game that it's in. And you have an AUG, an M16, you have a CZ805, you have the QBZ, and the ACE 23. So I know a lot of gun nuts out there are going to go crazy for that. They're going to be super stoked to hear that. The DMR class of weapons. There's also the shotguns that you have to take in consideration. You have the bolt action guns too, the carbines, DMRs, and shotguns. So you have 4 different classes of guns here for the assault class.
Well, with that being said too, I mean, even the scopes have categories as well. So if you're a recon class and you've got your sniper that your preference, it even has, okay, well, close range scopes, it's got your medium range scopes, and even your long range scopes. There's so many scopes to go through. Hey, we're going to probably need to group them now, because now we're abundance of them.
Yeah, no, and also, you know, a scope that I become a big fan of, is particularly in this map, especially when things start to get dark, is the low light scope, the infrared scope. I have been using that pretty much exclusively on this map, and I have loved it. So definitely something that you guys want to check out. A bunch of new scopes. We'll talk about those scopes as well as we play more and dive a bit deeper into the action and learn a little bit more here, because we're going to be here for 5 days. So there's just so much to talk about. We're probably going to spend an entire show just talking about scopes, you know, just attachments. I mean, that's pretty much where it is at this point in Battlefield 4. There's so much freaking variety that you could talk about it for an entire show.
Well, each element, it doesn't matter which one it is. You can talk about them at any point. So right there you can see, you know, one of the things that we learned there at E3 as well is some of the swimming aspects as well. So, I mean, you've got the waves making impact, so you're trying to stay above the surface. It's difficult. yeah, there's and the waves. So I actually spoke to you about this earlier. I was on the jet ski, and there you can actually see one of the infrared scopes, or the night vision scopes. So there you get a good idea of what it is. The IRNV, the infrared night vision.
There you go, right there. So there you see the scope, and actually finding a bunch of players around him too. He ends up taking them out, whipping out that pistol. Always gotta love the pistol whip, giving it to him. Yeah, way to go there, Bravo 17. And big score right now is actually Bravo 21. He's 16-3, Corey, tearing it up. And he is actually going to currently be sitting in that Z11W helicopter. So he's just chilling in the sky. We're at Bravo 21, high in the sky right now. That's awesome. I mean, we could just do the over voice, you know, walkie-talkie voice for an entire show. That'd be fun too. I'm pretty sure people would dig that, Corey. But
all right, so here again we're with Bravo 21, taking a look from his perspective here, and he's just going to go all out. Of course, you can notice that. Take a look at that camo that comes along with it as well. He's got
such
the
a sick
SCAR
camo.
That's in hand.
Such a sick camo.
Must have been a squad request for him to end up over at the C point, because he just left that little bird just floating about.
All right, well, I guess that's pretty much going to be wrapping up for the broadcast here, as all these players are going to be playing and having a good time and enjoying it. But, you know, hopefully you guys had fun. And I would say that, you know, there's so much to talk about with Battlefield 4. One day, obviously, is not enough. That's why we're going to be here for 5. And it's going to be a lot, guys. So brace for impact. Just like if you're sitting on the island, on Sea Island, and that boat's coming in, brace for impact.
Brace for impact.
It's going to be crazy.
So, guys, it's been fun, but we'll be back tomorrow. But of course, there's still going to be a lot more going on here on the stream here for twitch.tv/EA or EADE. But here for Battlefield, if you missed anything, make sure you check out the restream, the rebroadcast. That will be showing off as well. And hey, we've got 4 more days of this as well to talk about Battlefield 4 action. Make sure you head over to Reddit, r/Battlefield. We'll check that out, as well as any of the types of social media, and we'll keep connected with you to find out exactly what types of information that you want. For myself and Alex Mendez, we'll see you tomorrow right here from the Battlefield 4 stream as well.